Hello everybody, nice to have you here. Some time ago I posted a small video, and just to not repeat myself, here's a small recap of it. Drop me the modules you have to build, you built before, are already available on GitHub, Marketplace or wherever else. And if you're interested to know if it's possible to build such modules with an app builder, then just drop me a message. Drop me a message in Slack, write a comment under this video. So, this software is still available, and today we will talk about one of the answers I received. And to be more precise, I got a quite interesting use case which I want to go through with you together. So let's have a look. The use case is about, let's say I want to offer a lottery for the customers with accounts in my Adobe Commerce store to enter for the chance to buy a very special product. But I want to limit the entry to one time per customer per promotion. Quite interesting use case, and if we will first start with standard way, then okay, first of all you'll think, okay, I will build the Adobe Commerce extension for that. I will add the button block element on the PDP page. By clicking this page, I will save information about the customer. I mean, if it's just like one per customer globally, then I save it as a customer attribute, and then we'll have somewhere the table in Magento backend, which will show me the list, and then I will choose randomly the person who won, and then yeah, he can buy this promotion in the future. Let's think about another use case that you can build this outside of your Adobe Commerce system, and if you think widely, you can even make a single page application out of it. So let's have a look at a small diagram I wrote you. I'll show like two examples, let's say. So they're mostly the same, but with a slight difference. So the first one, we're talking about the standard frontend, let's say. You can enter the promotion from your customer account. So for example, you go into your customer account and there is written, hey, you can subscribe to promotion, and there is a checkbox. So there is one way to do it with like much less customizations is if you're an Adobe Commerce customer, you can just go to your Magento system and then add a new attribute for the customer. Let's say you subscribed for special promotions, and then render the checkbox on your front end. In this case, the checkbox will be part of the account agent form, like a newsletter in standard. And here he can click it in, click it out, and save the account. So in standard, Magento will save it under the account attribute. So at this point, is everything quite basic, and you don't need to develop anything. Again, if you're in Luma, you can display this attribute in a form. If you're on a custom front end, then it's a bit different. You still need to change your front end. One interesting point, if you modify your front end for using the builder, you still need to modify it. So you usually, if it's not a full page which you can integrate as this SPA, then it's usually the small part of existing front-end elements, and you still need to edit whatever using your builder or not. So then if you're saving the customer, you can subscribe with module events for Adobe Commerce. I will list all links then under the video. You can subscribe to customer save after, for example, and you can tell, hey, if this event is fired, I want that my action in Adobe Builder been called. So that's a step which is again standard. Module is available in standard. Subscription is just a console command. So all quite simple is here. Then we have a builder application which you can create, or you will create, and you write the set of actions. So what shall we think about at all, like if we create in the new builder module? So you need to save the customers who subscribed for the drawing, so you need some kind of storage. So a builder has key value storage, lucky for you. You need to manage the list of subscriptions in Magento backend, so you need some kind of admin integration for that. because you don't want to have like a different pages for different backends for different features. You need possibility for a customer to opt in and opt out. Now that's some essential part of the usually when you're taking part in the drawings. And you may need to react on different actions on the front end. So in our case, as I told, the customer save action, you need that the builder know about this one, and for that you can use events for Adobe Commerce. So then a builder application itself. You can build an actions there easily, JavaScript functions, nothing complicated at all. So add a new subscriber, edit subscriber, so like opt-in, opt-out, or basically edit is even not necessary, as you can see here. You can just delete it if you have one dimension. Get list of all available subscribers. Yeah, that's it. One important note I added here. This use case is based on one subscription list. So let's say imagine Magento newsletter subscription where you have one list. You can add more dimensions there if you think, let's say, promotion per product or campaign as it is. So in case if you build the multiple campaigns, you can still do it in a builder, but then you just need a multiple dimension. So let's say you have campaign A, which you subscribe into, campaign B, which you subscribe into. So you would need a new actions, for example, like get list, which will deliver then the list to Adobe Commerce, and yeah. And let's say add subscriber per event or delete subscriber per event. Yeah, and then we also build in the single page application. So that's technically our grid with all subscriptions that's happened in the past, where you can see, let's say, the emails of the customer, the all other information and so on. That's all will be read from key value storage, and key value storage is more than enough to build such a tables there. And then one of the points I also mentioned before is the grid you created with single page application. It can be implemented in Magento in backend. So you can use Admin UI SDK, which is available out of box. So you will have this page available in your Adobe Commerce backend. So you don't need to have a separate interface for that. And by this use case, that's technically it. I mean, I'm not going to implementation, don't get me wrong. I just want to show that it's possible to build it outside of the system. And from modifications here, you have only small slight changes on the front end. You even don't need to do anything else because, let's say, you can create custom attribute within Magento backend or Adobe Commerce backend. Let me show you some small another use case, which is the same, like, or another implementation option. So let's assume you have multi-dimensional use case, because what I showed before, it's like part of the customer profile when you have an attribute. Another example is that you have your custom front end and you want to place it anywhere. I mean, for that, you just need to build a small block. It's again your front end extension, but when you apply to the lottery, so you don't need to already subscribe to any events, you just send directly the action you develop on a builder, which can be the public action, authorize with a token if you want to. But it's kind of like GraphQL layer. So you can even build GraphQL there if you want to. You can build just the rest, so up to you. And the same, you can build another action, let's say, to check the status of the subscription. And yeah, by checking the status of subscription, you can display on the front end is the checkbox checked or not per object you are using. So let's say multi-dimensional per object, per customer, that's already your part. It's not part of the architecture. It's just possible to build. All other stay the same. What additionally you can add there, and I didn't cover it like in a base scenario, is you can create an action that select the winner. Let's say if you have multiple campaigns. In this case, you can start to use alarms. So that's a builder cron jobs. So they will periodically, let's say, validate your key value storage for the campaigns and then define, okay, if there is some campaign added, you can call another action that will draw the winner. I built only one action. No, I'm lying. I guess like 3 different projects where was the kind of auction used. but that's more was with a bidding and then defining the maximum bid. For the lotteries, I haven't built anything, but as a user, I'm still concerned if system define who is a winner, rather than some services which are more or less independent and they cannot claim you that you like decided who is a winner manually or not. But still, so you can have some action which, let's say, which call in some third-party service also directly from a builder, and then like a lottery draw service, let's call it like this. And in this case, it will define who is a winner. And then also can highlight it here, and then the same, you can deliver it to the customer or to the customer profile via the API and tell him, hey, you are the winner, have fun. Yeah, you can also manage the campaign by alarms, let's say, to restart the drawing periodically. So you can do all the same stuff you're doing in Adobe Commerce. So that's it. Russell, I hope I more or less gave you explanation on how I see this one. If you still have any question left, please let me know. Thanks a lot for the participation, and I motivate everybody. If you're interested in such explanations, let me know, and we will go through other use cases. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video if you like it, and don't forget to leave your comment with your ideas or questions. See you on the next video. As I have already another use case, I will present our next video. Bye bye.